All right, long time no see, huh? How we feeling tonight? Yeah. We got a good night. We got a good time ready for you guys tonight. This is something new we're doing. It's called a comedy clinic. Normally we host open mics during the week, but it's a little bit difficult for people to get out here during the week, so we try to put something together on the weekend where comedians can come and kind of showcase what they can do, and also everybody have a good time. So while I got you guys' attention, I had to stop using condoms. Not for allergies or like because of pleasure or anything like that, but because my dogs kept eating them. Yeah, that wasn't even the worst part. It was about a week later when I cut the grass and it looked like we had a water balloon fight. Yeah, I still used them for a couple weeks just to make sure. It was definitely them. Something about me, I'm in an interracial relationship. I'm dating a black woman. Can we make some noise for that? Yeah. Because you know what they say, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. I got my eyes in my dick on this one. She ain't going nowhere. Yeah. I actually made her mad the other day. I'm a little embarrassed to explain or tell you guys why. I threw away the Walmart bags with her wigs in it. I didn't know. I thought it was a Halloween decoration the whole time. Scared the shit out of me. I was, oh my gosh. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I had to pay her back. That was expensive. But I love being in an interracial relationship because you know what they say, once you go black, now you're a stepdad. It's true, look it up. No, I'm just playing. In high school, everybody remembers the DARE program. Oh, yeah. I feel like, it didn't really work that well. We should have just called it the Truth program. Because the truth is your family are drug addicts. But I always learned more about drugs in my real life situation than I did in DARE. Because like growing up in my house, the nursery rhyme, step on a crack, break your mama's back, that's what everybody knew. But see, I was weird when it went step on some crack, flip it to make your money back. You know what I'm talking about. How you think I bought this chain? Come on now, I gotta sell some drugs around here. But we got a great show tonight. We got some more comics and more comedy up for you guys. Let's make some noise for our first comic tonight, Giles. He's from Salem, Illinois. Let's make some noise for him. He made a good trek. Let's go.
Thank you very much. How's everybody? Well, I'd like to tell you my name is Giles. I know that's a bit of an odd name, It's because my mom named me after this obese English butler that was on a TV show in the 70s. I'm just glad she didn't name me after her other interest, heroin. Anybody else part of the Sleepy Moms Club in here? Anybody here on heroin? Or as I call it, white trash Ozempic? I need to get on some Ozempic. I know I'm a little bit heavy, but not really to lose weight or look better. It's to get better gas mileage in the car. It's over $4 a gallon. It's rough. So anyway, I grew up with a single father, and that's always fun. We did fun activities together. Like, we'd go to the beauty pageant and we'd hit on the losers. Hey, baby, I know you got third place, but you're still number one in my eyes. Let's go get that Sasha for you. What do you say? Oh, I'm just kidding. I've never been with a 10 myself, but I have been with 3 threes. Now you might be saying, Giles, that doesn't quite add up. Well, that's because I couldn't carry the one. Alrighty. I am married. I met a wonderful woman. Not everybody clap at once. And she's wonderful. She's English. She's got her master's in English. Yeah, it's a fancy way of saying she's unemployed. She does use her degree, though. She corrects my grammar during sex. So I have a handful of kids now. I think they might be slightly autistic. And the only reason why is, she will tell them, hey, let's go get some ice cream. And it's like a herd of baby birds trying to fly off. I can't say too much, though. I'm right there flapping my arms with them. Ice cream! So, I grew up kind of on the poor side of the tracks. You know, I had frugal parents, and I wanted to make the switch from briefs to boxers, you know. That felt like a sign of manhood in my life, and I wanted to make that jump. But with frugal parents, I got my first pair of boxers from a rummage sale. Now, they didn't have a tag on them, but I knew which side was the back. So, you know, I put some miles on them, and I sent them on down the way because I was just happy to not be made fun of for my tidy brownies, you know. And I sent them on down the way, and they're like the brotherhood of the traveling skid marks. Oh. How about I tell you all about my sexual awakening? I got to say, it was whenever I was in 12, 13, I was in history class, you know. And it was a lot of, you know, I was going through the book and came upon the page of the JFK assassination. And I don't know if you all know this image, but it's a famous image. It's the top downs on the Lincoln, and Jackie Kennedy's climbing out the back of it. Now, Jackie Kennedy has a wonderful rump. And I got to tell you, I don't know what happened in Dallas in 1963, but I shot up and to the left. And I was probably the only kid to turn in his history book with the pages stuck together. I got to ask you guys a question. Do you think Asian porn's pixelated because they put brand names on the genitals? I wonder if some director's sitting there and he's like, man, Jeff, I can't use any of this footage. Why? Well, he's got Toyota written across his junk. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am impressed. I can only fit Kia on mine, but still. Oh. So growing up, you know, you're a dad, you know, you kind of hit the bathroom, you get that little phone out, have a little secret time, you know. And I have noticed a concerning trend on the adult websites. And it's probably not the one you're thinking of, but it's stuck porn. Has anybody heard of stuck porn? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Avid watcher. We both have the same favorites. Our algorithm's both screwed up. But for those of you who don't know, stuck porn is when you have this lovely lady and she's trying to do work through the house, you know? She's trying to clean up stuff from underneath the coffee table, or she's trying to get the coins out from between the couch cushions, or maybe reach in the back of the dryer and try and get that last piece of laundry out. And during the process of this, she ends up getting stuck and can't get herself out. And unfortunately, the only way it seems to free these clumsy young ladies is a strapping young man has to come along and give her a good boinking until she's free. Now, the problem I have with that is I am a 6'1", 400-pound man. I have been stuck in a dryer. I have been stuck underneath a coffee table. And I have been stuck in a couch. And the last thing I want is for one of my drunk buddies to come over and go, I know how to get you out of there. All right, so let's wrap this up talking about old folks, huh? I love old people. I think we should be treating them better. Sometimes, I understand. So the thing that concerns me is we've got a bunch of folks from the 1960s that we're shoving into the modern day equivalent of a hippie commune, and we're telling them not to screw. Now, it's not going to soil Grandma's name if Grandpa goes down the hallway and gets a gummer from Gertrude straight to Valhalla. You know, he's got every right to do that. Mainly because Grandma passed away, and unless you're going to strap a flashlight to her corpse, there ain't nothing for him to do, so he's got to go get some strange. Same way with grandma, you know? If she wants to feel the rush of being railed like a Vietnamese prostitute by a Vietnam vet who has a 1,000-yard stare, well, that is her prerogative. I mean, we've been cock-blocking these people all our lives. There's nothing wrong with letting them get a little sticky every now and then. I'm Giles, man. That is my time. It was a pleasure.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Sorry about that, guys. Got a little sidetracked over there. Hold on. Make sure. Cool.
We're good.
Cool. We're getting new steps. You can't see behind there, but it actually goes below the building, and there's actually like a pit down there, so the comedians just go straight down. But thank you guys again for coming out here. You guys like weed? Any weed smokers in here? Yeah? Yeah? I love weed. It's my favorite, but I do have one complaint now that it's legal. It's a little too strong. Just a little. I used to be able to smoke a joint, skip class, go on a hike, but now I'm in my house looking at the ceiling like, God, I hope they find me alive. Like, and there's a room full of people. I don't even know they're there. But my boss told me he went to dinner with his wife and took an edible. He had a package, it was like 10 milligrams. And nothing happened, so he decided to eat the rest of it. See, I was waiting for someone's face because most of the time, if you've had edibles before, you know you don't eat the rest of the package. Because as they go to dinner, nothing happens. They go home and start to get hot and heavy. Apparently so did that edible, because as she goes down on him, he throws up on her. Yeah. That package that was a 10 milligram edibles were actually 100 milligrams, and he ate the whole package. Hot and heavy is also how you describe the puke. But thank you again for coming. Make sure you grab some food and tip the bartenders. Let's make some noise for this next comedian. The reason why I was hiding because I thought we were going to make some changes. But let's make some noise for Matt Bresnan. We're getting new steps.
Thank you, sir. What up, Imperial? What a great day to be alive in lovely Imperial, Missouri, right? Sorry, I was a little late. Tyler pulled a tomfoolery on me, told me I wasn't going up next. We got any Gen Xers in the house? You're too fucking young then. I'm a Gen Xer. I was born in 1975. Gen Xer. Yeah, it takes us a little longer. I understand. He's like, yeah, that's me. I was born in 75. I grew up in the 80s. Got fucked up in the 90s. Sobered up in the aughts. The aughts are the 2000 and 2010. That's for the local Jeffco folk. Growing up in the 80s, man, it was a little bit different. Nowadays, kids have AI and ChatGPT. What did we have back then? The Magic 8-Ball. You'd ask the Magic 8-Ball some life-changing questions, and it would say, I don't know. Ask again later. My reply is a little hazy. What are you smoking, dope? Point sight to no. What the fuck? And I know, well, there's only one young Generation X in here, but someone was shaking that Magic 8-Ball in the 8th grade saying, does Michelle like me? Not only has technology changed, I mean, that was our AI back then. Everything's changed. These kids today are soft. They, how about the way kids sleep today? Anybody got kids here? Anybody know they have kids? Nowadays, kids got the other day, little Braden couldn't sleep, and mom said to dad, why is Braden awake? Did you turn on a sound machine? Does he have the blackout curtains? Is his room exactly 68 degrees? I would have loved going to my dad in 1985 and saying, hey, Dad, can I get some blackout curtains? Turn the light off. How about a sound machine? You have one. I do? Yeah, it's the fan. But listen, son, if you want to black out and some noise in your ears, I can make that happen for you. Easily. I grew up in South City, and shit, my sister didn't have air conditioning in her room. Summer wasn't going to sleep routine, it was survival. 100 degrees heat and second floor. It's bad when you got to explain the jokes. But I am in Jefferson County. Every day in the 80s was the same. You get up, you take a shower, come downstairs. Dad would have a pot of coffee down, half a pack of cigarettes already in the ashtray. Newspaper spread all over the place. We have KMOX radio on the AM dial. And that's the rest of the story. Paul Harvey joke. I want to give thanks to our bartender over there. Thank you, ma'am, for taking care of us. What's your name? Carrie. Thanks, Carrie. Ooh, that's my ex-fiance's name. It's not you, is it? No. I was a server and a waiter for a while. Now, they had to fire me because I was stealing fries off people's plates. Give you a little life lesson. You want a fat chef, not a fat server. I have been doing something about my weight most recently. I got an Apple Watch, help track my movement. But now I got this bitch Siri on my arm. Ain't she a nag? The other day, she's like, you've been sitting for an hour. Lady, I'm watching TV. Leave me the fuck alone. I went to the doctor. I said, man, I think I got to do something about this weight. And he said, I would agree. So obviously, he's well educated. He says, why don't we try the weight loss drugs? Let's try the Ozempic. I said, all right, let's give it a whirl. You guys all heard of Ozempic, right? Jelly Roll was on it. He lost 150 pounds. But he was mixing a little bit of the cocaine, so I don't know how that works. I was gung-ho. I joined the Facebook Ozempic group. And let me tell you, was that an error in judgment? Because you had people on there like Claire from Wisconsin. She had to lose 10 pounds to get to her goal weight of 120 pounds. Fuck off, Claire. I shit 120, or I shit 10 pounds. You're ridiculous. Get off the page. So I was on the needle for about a year and a half. I lost 18 pounds, as I'm sure you guys can tell. Only shit about once a month. So I went back to the doctor and said, man, I don't think this is working. Can we try something else? I know you have the Zepbound. What's the one that starts with an M? Anybody know? Mounjaro, he's on it. Crack cocaine, whatever. We'll give it a whirl. He said, no, I just don't think those are going to work for you. So the doctor gave up on me. I'm back to stealing wings and fries. If anybody's got food, be careful. I think that's my time. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Steps. We're getting different ones. No, I don't. Alrighty, that's all. Let's make some more noise for Matt. He's awesome. I did a show with him in Illinois, and he crushed it. Cool. Just want to make sure. Cool. I do apologize. The steps are really small back there, so doesn't matter. We do a show once a month here. This isn't normally how it goes. Normally we have a packed room. This is kind of like a quick turnaround show we wanted to put together for some comedians. So our next show is September 19th. We have comedians from all across the country come here. We have a different lineup and a different food provider, so it's always a fun time. Now this next comedian is another St. Louis comedian. Let's make some noise for Caroline DeLonga.
Ooh, thank you. I didn't put where I was from, though, on purpose, because in case this didn't go well, I didn't want you to know where to find me. This is my first time out here, though. This is such a cool little venue. It's very fun. Give it up for you guys for coming out tonight. I'm looking at you. Come on, it's just you guys. Come on. This is a fun little crowd, though, this whole group. I feel like I'm on a first date with like a small to medium-sized polycule. I can see where it started, and I can see who's just here for the threesome. Wink. It's me. I'm here for the threesome. With all due respect, I've done worse. I actually have been in a polycule before, though. We started out as a Slipknot cover band. I don't know what happened, but the mosh pits were crazy. Sometimes that joke doesn't work, and I don't know what to sub it with if they don't know Slipknot. What about like Wu-Tang Clan? That's like another 9 to 10 person band that was popular 20 years ago, mostly with white people. I think we already established we like weed down here. Mostly, yeah. I love weed, but it does like get me into trouble sometimes. It makes me really stupid. Like backstage at a mic, I smoked a joint and I thought I could do parkour. I broke my shin on a chair, on a table, and I was like, whatever, it's fine. And then I went to the bathroom and I pulled my pants down and my underwear was full of blood. And I was like, how did the shin blood get all the way up? I just started my period. 28 days already. I did lose a job too because of weed. I got super high on my first day as a hibachi chef. And then I got confused when they told me to squirt into the customer's mouth. I should train that joke for both sides, because you guys are like, you're really into it. I'm just not as flexible over here. Let's see, what else do I talk about on first dates? Let's see. Why is it called a prolapse? Who is pro their butthole falling out? I hope it's you. If it doesn't work out, I can sit down and leave just a little bit of myself with you. It's a great night. It's a great evening. Ew, gross. Sorry, I'm also like a little bit out of it. I'm still kind of coming down from some adrenaline because I just produced a one-woman show a couple weeks ago for St. Louis Fringe Festival. Thank you. It's my take on 12 Angry Men. They're all mad at me. It's called Family Reunion. And we're currently tied with Steve-O for the one live show that ends in alcohol poisoning. So it's a great time. Come on out. Oh my gosh. It is true I'm really like tired and out of it. It was a lot. I knew it was going to be so much work, and it was so much more than I thought it would be. But I'm already got another show kind of brewing that I really want to work on, and this time for a network. I really want to pitch a show to TLC, the Learning Channel. I want to take that show, My Strange Addiction, which is about people with pica when you eat non-food objects, like that lady who ate couches. And I want to mix that with Hoarders, the show about people who collect non-food objects, like that lady who hoarded couches. I want to take the couch eater to the couch haver. Problem solved. I'm calling it hors d'oeuvres. But wait, there's more. After a season on hors d'oeuvres, we'll cycle them onto my 600-pound life. It's a whole ecosystem. I've got a business plan. TLC, call me. This comedy thing, it's hard. I drove 40 minutes. I got out of the bathtub for this. That's why my hair is all fluffy. I'm also kind of out of it too, because I had a really weird experience today, and I'm just going to talk about it. I go to the YMCA a lot. The one in St. Louis, there's one that has a really nice hot tub, so I'm always there because this takes a lot of effort. Okay, I'm sore a lot of the time. And I just go to the hot tub. There's a woman on the stairs. I don't think much of it. I just go past her, and I go to the first available jet, and I sit down. And I'm just doing my thing, feeling good in the hot tub. And I start to notice that this woman is inching closer to me. She's all leaning on the wall, and she's getting closer and closer. And I start to hear her mumbling, oh, you think you're so cool, taking my spot in the hot tub? You think you just take people's place? I'm blah, blah, blah. There's other jets open. So I'm about to turn around and be like, what the fuck is your problem, lady? And I see that she has Down syndrome. Unfortunately, this is a true story. And I didn't know what to do. I felt like it was some episode of Sesame Street, and I didn't remember the moral, and I feel like she's probably watched it more recently than me, so she should be the one knowing that she's being out of pocket right now. But I didn't know what to do. I feel like if school really wanted to prepare us for the real world, we would have tests with questions where there's just no right answer. Because, what am I going to yell at this lady? She's got Down syndrome. But at the same time, I think it's kind of ableist and reductive to say that people with different abilities can't learn or something. Like, that almost feels worse. Because when I started doing performing arts 10 years ago, one of the first things I did was belly dance. And I was on a belly dance troupe with somebody who had Down syndrome, and she was a fine performer. She knew when it was her turn for something. Our group was called Ups and Downs. Asterisk, because in belly dance there is a difference between an up and a down, not because one of our performers has Down syndrome, and you're the one who's gross for even thinking that, actually. Anyway, we broke up because it was too expensive to make flyers. They charged by the letter back then. Memories. So, in real life, I just ignored her. And honestly, that's what I would do if I actually had children, and that's why I'm not a mom. But my name is Caroline DeLongo. That's been my time. Thank you guys for coming out. And keep it going for Tyler, your host.
Let's keep it going. That was incredible. That's awesome. All right, we only have a couple comedians left. If you guys don't mind following us on social media to see the next shows, where we're going, our content, we record these shows and we put our podcast out on YouTube as well to kind of talk about the comedians and how long they've been doing it. So you get more deep dive on some of these crazy stories you hear on stage. Let's make some noise for our next comedian. His name is Antoine Palmer. Let's make some noise. Let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I come all the way from Jacksonville, Florida, to be here with y'all tonight. Woo. And boy, are my legs tired. But real, that's what they say, you got to get punchlines in your jokes and stuff like that. But I done just got out of a long incarceration. That's why I'm up here from Florida. And what I found and realized is I reference everything that I do now that I done been out for about 30 days to everything I did while I was in jail. And I understand that y'all got a lot of stuff that y'all are dealing with in society. Man, y'all got bank accounts, y'all got state IDs, y'all got passwords, you got paperwork, man. Your passwords got a symbol and a letter and with another password. And after doing all that stuff, y'all be exhausted, so I was. So I'm out about 2 weeks, and I done all that stuff, and I'm like, wow, man, that was a blow there, man. So I'm laying down in the bed, and I jump up and I say, oh, shit. Did I take a shower today? And like the lady just said, man, y'all got weed legal in Missouri. And I'm like, wait a minute. I stand up. Did I take a shower yesterday? And then I'm in a panic because incarceration, man, you get consequences for not washing your ass, man. And I'm like, oh, shit. But then I sit down. I'm like, man, I'm not in jail no more. I got 72-hour deodorant, man, and I sprayed it everywhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, and then it's the conversations. You can get caught up in so many crazy conversations, right? So my brother got me up here, man, and we had a barbecue. And so they talking about, you know, it's either, people say, oh, I stay away from like religion and politics and stuff like that, though. So we at the barbecue, and I go down there by the grill, because that's where they smoking the reefer at, you know. I go down there by the grill. Yeah, man, what's up with the grill? Get down there, hit the joint, come back up there, and they talking politics. So when I blow the smoke out and sit down, his uncle turned to me and was like, so what do you feel about Israel and Hamas? So I'm like, well, I don't know Israel personally, and me and Hamas used to study together on the rec yard. But so, yeah, man, thank y'all, man. Hey, but for real though, man, and it's just so many different contrasts, right? And so like, I'm still talking to people that's incarcerated, because that's all my friends either dead or still locked up. And one of them called me the other day, and he was like, man, what's up, boy? What you got going on? So I'm like, man, I'm just up here in Missouri chilling. He said, whoa, I know they got them white people up there. I said, yeah, man, because to be honest with y'all, like I told you, man, the last time I was in a room with this many white people, I was in court. And I came out with 30 years, so let's hopefully this come out a little better tonight. But we on the phone and we talking. He said, boy, I know they got them white girls up there. I was like, yeah, man, I see a lot of them up here, man. He said, well, you know where you got to go at? Now, he done been locked up for about 17 himself. Ain't never been out of Florida. He telling me where I need to go at to catch girls in Missouri. So I said, okay. I got to hear them like, wait a minute, where they at? He said, man, Walmart, man. I said, Walmart. He said, yeah, man. Man, you ain't heard. All you need is like $200 on the EBT card, and you go into Walmart, and you can pick up anything. So my EBT card came last week. And I go to Walmart. And brothers, fellas, man, dating after doing 2.5 decades, how y'all do it, man? I go in Walmart, man, and there's camel toes everywhere. You can't concentrate, you can't focus on nothing that you're doing. And I got them in all shapes and sizes too, man. And so I'm like, whoa, so I turn the corner, and it's this lady on the one of them little Walmart carts. And she got one leg hanging off, and man, it's exposing the biggest and deepest camel toe I ever seen. And so I'm transfixed, not by the vulgarness of it. I'm like, the National Geographic, I'm like, wow, because that could be a female, but then also it could be some balls smashed together, pushed back too. So she catch me looking, because she like, well, what are you looking at? I say, I don't know what you call it. She said, a monkey knuckle, and drove off. So I turned around and looked. I was looking for that elderly white lady the rest of the time I was in Walmart, man. Hey, and thank y'all for letting me have this time up here tonight, man. God bless you.
Hey, let's make some noise. That was incredible. That was incredible. That was awesome. That was awesome. Alrighty. So, we know how like companies try to have barbecues to bring camaraderie in like the corporation, try to bring in everybody. I don't ever think that works. I say, fuck that. Let's just have a company fist fight. Yep. But here's the rule. The person you beat up or beats you up has to be your secret Santa at the Christmas party. Yep. Hey, sorry, Susie, I gave you a nasty black eye at that company fist fight. Got you karate classes for next year, though. Fucking bitch. But let's make some noise for our last comic of the night. He's another St. Louis comedian. He's been doing a lot of comedy at Helium and Funny Bone. Let's make some noise for Andres Mendoza.
Thank you. Give it going for your host, Tyler, everybody. Let Tyler hear. Come on. Looks very handsome today. All right. It's good to be here. Nice to see they saved the diversity for the back half of the fucking lineup. You know what I'm talking about? It's definitely a racial joke here, but I'm not going to make it. Just the two of you guys sitting there. It's like a high school mixer. This is just like, let's all come together. Yeah, it's good to be here. Yeah, I'm Hispanic. I don't know if you guys have noticed that yet. My parents immigrated from Venezuela. I don't know if you guys know what's been going on. Crazy year, man. I don't know if you ever had one of your presidents kidnap your other fucking president. But it kind of feels like my stepdad's fighting with my real dad, you know? I'm like, can't we just love each other, guys? Like, I don't know. Okay, you guys don't watch the news. That's cool. You guys don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm Venezuelan, 24, but I do feel like I could be the best, like, 16-year-old Venezuelan baseball prospect in the world right now, you know? It's good to be, you know, I'm from St. Louis. Immigration's a little touchy over there, you know. Got to worry about ICE. Like, I was walking around the city, actually, and then, like, on the sidewalk, actually, in front of me, there was a taco with the rope around it, and I was like, shit, you're not going to get me that easily. Damn, if you guys aren't laughing at that one, this is going to be a rough back half of the set here. I'm like, step it up a notch. And then they gave me some beers. So I'm like, all right, now we're talking. Now we're doing. I'm like a little kid with a pedophile in a candy van or something. I'm like, I'm making my way over there. I am a Hispanic, but I'm kind of a Jew about it, you know? Like, sometimes my girlfriend will want to dance with me, and I'm like, I'm hot, you know? Like, I don't want to go over there and shit. I feel like I didn't grow up around any Hispanics, so I felt like I always had to, like, represent, you know? I did well in school just to be... But sometimes it's bad, you know? Sometimes I'll be with women who are like, you're my first Hispanic guy. And I'm like, shit, probably your last. Because I could recommend you some other ones that will do better job than me because that's not what I do. Sometimes I have to, like, out Hispanic other Hispanic guys, you know? I'll be walking around my neighborhood and I'll see a Mexican dude mowing a lawn. I'll just start jogging, you know? Because I'm like, it's just not going to outwork me. No way. I feel like there's something there. There's something working out material. So you guys got pussy or what's going on? You guys are like, yeah, we'd like some. This is yeah, I have a girlfriend right now. It's been getting pretty serious. We've been trying to have an orgasm. And yeah, 9 months running. I got to see a specialist now. Yeah, I remember the first time I went over to her place, she pulled out a vibrator out from under her pillow like it was a gun or some shit. I was like, bro, the fucking tooth fairy give you that? What the fuck? And she's like, no, I want you to use it. I'm like, I didn't go to trade school, all right? Like, I did a certification or something. And she's just using it, and I'm like, she has her toys. I just pull out a cigar or something, like I'm watching her fucking getting secondhand pleasure or some shit. I don't know. Cause it is funny now. Every woman, right? I mean, you don't have to answer, but every woman I know has a vibrator. Like every woman, every single is crazy. Like how do you compete? You know, that's my thing. My friend told me once she went to the store to get one with her mom, and I was like, "Your mom knows it?" She goes, "Yeah, my mom also has one." And I was like, "What the fuck?" That's crazy, because I would be horrified if I had to find out my mother had a vibrator. And she got really upset. She was like, all right, but every woman deserves sexual pleasure. I'm like, not my mom. That is a good Catholic woman who loves my dad. If my brother was like, we should get mom like a back massage machine for her birthday, and I'm like, nah, man, that's where it starts. That's the gateway, man. Like, I'm texting her every night, like, nothing below the neck, Mom. Promise me. I have a pornographic memory. I don't know what to do with that joke. I just throw it in my set sometimes, see if it works. I try to quit porn. My friends told me what I should do instead is just, like, imagine women. But that doesn't sound any less creepy. And you know technology is going to advance to the point where it's going to tell you the amount of people you thought of the most at the end of the year, like at Spotify Wrapped or some shit, you know, or like, you're in Ashley's top 1 masturbation. And I'm like, shit, I need a playlist. I think that's a pretty good sketch. Not there as a joke, but I got this last bit here. You guys are on any dating apps? You guys are like the most casual answers. Like, yeah.
Been out of the game.
You been out of the game?
5 years.
Good for you, man. Is it working?
Huh?
Is it working?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Crowd work monster. That's how you do it, baby. Fucking get the clips. Clip it. Yeah, I wasn't on any dating apps because I feel like they were just a hobby. You know, like so much time you gotta spend on the app, and then, you know what I'm saying, like you could match with the person, and then they could message you something like, hey, what do you do for fun? And I'm like, you're fucking looking at it. Like 10 hours of screen time a week, I'm on this goddamn dating app. All my pictures on my dating profile are me on other dates with women, you know. Their faces are carved out, like one of those cardboard cutouts, you know, like this could be you one day, right? Like fucking think about it. Look where we're at. Sometimes you delete a dating app and you're like, all right, I need to find a new hobby, but I just end up downloading like Angry Birds or some shit, you know, like it's never. I know people that will like delete a dating app and then go find God. That's funny. Because they're just in church like all traumatized and shit, you know, like you're just waiting in line. And then the priest is like, and you're like, oh fuck! He's swiping me off. I feel feel like that's what God does when you get to heaven. God is just like, nah, you're not. Get out of here. Oh, I think it's funny. You said what? Oh, this dude's talking shit from the back. I got my last bit. I like the idea. My older coworkers will always tell me, like, bro, if I was your age, I'd be on a dating app all the time. And I'm like, that sounds like a horrible, like, Freaky Friday remake. Like, imagine that movie. It's just like 90 minutes long of an old guy just... He's like, shit, I miss my wife, man. This is... Why did I switch? And I'm like, you're not going to get her back, buddy. She's mine now. She's my wife now. All right. Hey, well, that was fun. You guys enjoy your night. Thank you for coming out.
Let's make some noise for Bad Bunny's cousin, Handsome Hamster. Let's go. Sorry. I was saving that one for a while. We actually had a last-minute sign-up. He was actually back there for a little while. His name is Brian Mason. Let's make some noise for Brian Mason. You guys are in for it. Let's go.
Actually, I wasn't a last-minute sign-up. Andres peer pressured me, man. He's like, get on up there, make me look good, because I know you're not going to do as well as I did. So that's what he said. Those are his exact words. And I'm going to call ICE on him when I get home. Yeah. Guys, I've been a missing person before. What? Yeah, I have. I was backpacking in a remote area of Utah, and I got lost. And they looked for me for days, right? And the odd thing was, it wasn't like a friend or family member reported me missing. It was my ex-wife. Yeah, that just goes to show you, child support will find you anywhere. Yep. They're like, yeah, they're shaking their head. Yeah, they will. They'd find Bigfoot. They'd find him. They would. Yeah. I've been divorced twice. I've been married 3 times. I've been engaged 4 times. This is going to go on for a while, guys. I've been engaged 4 times. I have 6 kids with 3 different women. Yeah. Woo. That's perfect. Woo. Because if I was Native American, they called me Chief Red Flag. Yeah. No, my problem is that I'm a hopeless romantic. I fall in love too easy, and I fall for women with strong convictions. I don't mean like beliefs. I mean like misdemeanors, felonies. Yeah, that's my women right there. My 6 kids are, like I said, are with 3 different women. One's Italian, one's Mexican, and one's Asian. Yeah. It just looks like I'm working my way around the food court. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, one of my exes Italian, Mexican, Asian, right? But for some reason, all my kids are black. Yeah, they said trust the science. Trust the science. All righty then. We were talking about Down syndrome earlier. Yeah. My youngest has Down syndrome, right? And if you don't know what that is, basically, he was born with an extra chromosome, right? That's all it is. And I come from a very competitive family, so he's up by 1. He's winning. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna hijack his Make-A-Wish. Yeah, I'm gonna hijack it. They're gonna get his wish and be like, "This kid wants his dad open for Dave Chappelle." Or new tits for mom. Yeah. Guys, we were talking. Somebody was talking about age, gen, whatever shit. I am 56. That's how old I am. 56 years old. Yeah, woo, yeah. And I have a 7-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. Yeah, damn, you're right, yeah. I am so freaked out about having another baby that I'm actually wearing a condom right now. Yeah, I am, guys, yeah. Every comedian has to have a transgender joke, right? So I'm going to do that and get out of here, okay? That's what I'm going to do. A good friend of mine said he can spot a transgender from a mile away, right? We were out the other night, and he's like, there goes one. There goes one. He's like, there's another one. was like, yeah, no shit, dude. We're at a drag show. All right, guys, my name is Brian Mason. That's my time. Thanks a lot.
That was awesome. Thank you guys again for coming tonight. Make sure you follow us on social media and everything to kind of see when our next show is. Follow us on social media to see our podcasts and everything like that. But before we leave, I got one thing I want to share with you guys. I've never been to prison, but I know prison rules. Okay? Growing up, my dad was always in prison, in and out of prison, and so I get those collect calls. It'd be like, this is a collect call from, and it would insert another inmate's name. And it would be my dad, and I would have to say yes, because he would cut people's hair in exchange for phone time. He had a lot of other baby mamas, so his one phone call a month, he used that up. I was like the second or third choice. But so I kind of picked up on prison rules over the years. Like, you know, you don't tell anybody why you're in prison. You don't accept anybody's favors, and everyone knows you don't drop the soap, right? So over time, I picked up these rules, because like I said, I've never been to prison. But I know prison rules, right? Yeah. So me and my girl, we've been together for a while now, and her dad's been in prison for 20 years. Maybe that's how we bonded over it. But he calls collect as well sometimes every now and then, and just to check in. How's my baby girl? How y'all doing? All that stuff. And normally I don't say anything. I just let them talk. But this one time I was like, I'll break the ice a little bit, ask him a question. Hey, what kind of snacks you guys like? You know, what do you like in there? It's like, oh man, I like me some honey buns. I'm a stoner. I fucking love honey buns. I love Nutter Butters, Cosby Brownies, you name it. I got 3 of them in my bag right over there right now. But I was like, all right, cool. Do you like iced honey buns or regular honey buns? I wish I didn't ask him that. Because immediately he goes, I ain't no iced honey bun, motherfucker. That fruity shit, soft ass hoe. Okay, apparently that was a rule I didn't know. So he like takes a few breaths. He's like, whew. I can tell he gets closer to the phone. He's like, now, young buck, I need to know that you can protect my baby girl. That's my world. That's my everything. I need to know you're a man and not no iced honey bun motherfucker. Soft ass hoe. The whole time, it's on speaker. I'm sitting there with my girl. In matching Christmas pajamas, face mask on like we're at the spa, eating an iced honey bun. So the whole time I'm sitting there like, what the fuck do I do? Because now I don't want him to seem like I'm a soft-ass hoe, like an iced honey bun motherfucker. So I was like, I'm tough. I'm badass. I don't eat no iced honey buns. I was just asking what you liked. He's like, good. Because I don't want no iced honey bun, soft-ass hoe motherfucker with my girl. So as you can tell, I got iced honey buns. So I got this merch. Iced honey bun motherfucker. If you guys want to pick some up, they're at the end of the show. Thank you guys so much. You have a great night.